Hello. We're back once again. Oh, it's another game. Wrong page already. Great start. Welcome back. Good to see you all again tuning in. Hello and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV as Chelsea look to quickly recover from Saturday's loss. Graham Potter's side are now unbeaten in their last 5 matches in all competitions, including their last 4 in the Premier League, which includes the 1-1 draw at Chelsea in the league on December 29th. Brighton have actually only lost once in England's top flight since November the 20th, and a total of 28 points from 20 matches has left them in 9th position in the table, just 4 points behind 7th placed Manchester United on the same number of games. Potter's team have lost just 4 of their 20 Premier League games this term, but they have won just 3 of their 10 Premier League matches in front of their own supporters, collecting only 13 points in the process. Chelsea's Premier League title hopes have suffered a huge blow on Saturday afternoon when they lost 1-0 at Manchester City with Kevin De Bruyne's second half effort proving to be the difference between the two sides. The Blues are now 13 points behind the Citizens in the table and have dropped to 3rd when Liverpool, who have a further game in hand over the Blues, beat Brentford on Sunday. Thomas Tuchel's side have actually only won 1 of their last 6 league matches, drawing 4 times in the process, which has seen them lose ground in the title race. But they are still 8 points clear off of 5th placed Arsenal in the race for the Champions League positions. Head-to-head, Brighton are winless in 16 attempts against Chelsea since beating them in the FA Cup in their first meeting in January of 1933. Chelsea's 13-match unbeaten league run in this fixture is their longest against a particular opponent without ever losing a match. 3 of the past 4 Premier League encounters have been a draw, including a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge on the 29th of December. In favour of Brighton, with regards to Brighton and Hove Albion, Brighton are undefeated in 4 league matches, earning 8 points, as many as they managed in their previous 11 fixtures. The Seagulls have scored 7 league goals after the 80th minute this season. It has been their only goal of the game on every occasion that has happened. Albion's tally of 28 points from 20 matches is their highest at the stage of a top flight campaign since 1981-82 season. They have won just 2 of their 14 Premier League fixtures on a Tuesday, beating Crystal Palace in December of 2018 and Manchester City last May. Now, with regards to Chelsea have dropped points in 8 of their past 12 league games, keeping just 2 clean sheets. They are winless in 3 top flight matches for the first time under Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea could fail to score in back-to-back away league fixtures for the first time since August of 2019. The Blues only had 7 touches in Manchester City's penalty area on Saturday, their fewest in a league match for 7 years. Romelu Lukaku, who somehow starts today, we will go into that in a bit more detail very, very shortly, is 2 goals shy of 200 career league goals. Chelsea look to redeem themselves not only from Saturday's performance, but from the home fixture where these two met back in December as Danny Welbeck scored a late equalizer. There are a number of teams below Chelsea with matches in hand, with all things considered, and there is certainly a danger that the European champions could slide down the table in the coming weeks if we are unable to regain some consistency in terms of wins in the league. It's Brighton and Hove Albion versus Chelsea at the Amex, with all the stats, the facts, and coverage you could possibly need for every single Chelsea game. Chelsea Fan TV is the place to be. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified of any future content at Chelsea Fan TV. Starting 11s and further statistics for this matchup are coming up next. Get your predictions in, and I'll try and get some of them on the screen as we go through some of the details. I mean, what can we say? What can we say? I haven't turned my light on, for fuck's sake. Let me turn that up for the time being. I'm so pale. I'm so pale. Bear with me. As you can see, Trevor Chalobah, Reece James, Chilwell all remain out, injured. God, I'm so pale. What is going on? Fucking, there we go. I mean, I'm still very pale. All still out injured. Andreas Christensen is still ruled out with COVID. Edouard Mendy, who was recently and finally labelled the best goalkeeper in the world, despite somehow not making it into the World 11, is still out representing Senegal in the African Cup of Nations. Lukaku and Ziyech maintain their place in the squad somehow. I've got no idea how realistically. Pulisic has been dropped, and Mount joins the side once again, as does Jorginho and Hudson-Odoi. I'll get a sunbed. Let me just very quickly. Hopefully that does something. Drogba's shirt should be up in, hopefully not up in flames, but up in lights very, very shortly. With regards to, Jesus Christ, scared the fuck out of me. Replays, thank you so much for resubbing. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. I mean, we do indeed. For our opponents, as you can see, quite the change in their team. Dunk, Duffy, and Lallana are all ruled out for tonight's match. Brighton's top goal scorer, Neil Maupay, is dropped and replaced by Danny Welbeck, of course, who scored the late equaliser in the 90th minute against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in December. And as you can see, Romelu Lukaku should be dropped, apparently, says the glitching stone. Welcome back. We're I'm a little bit down in the dumps coming back from the Man City game. As you can imagine, I'm sure you all are the same. But we'll be going into this game with high hopes, hopefully, I mean, as high as the hopes could possibly be coming into this game. Brighton are they are looking somewhat good, somewhat decent. They are a dangerous team as of late. They are in 9th place. I will very, very quickly. I don't know why I didn't do this before. As I said, get your predictions in for this game, and we'll go through some more statistics in just a couple of minutes. They've got 0 goal difference, and they have 30. No, they don't. They have got 28 points in the league so far this season. And to clarify, they are in 9th place. So you'll understand what's going on very, very shortly. As you can see, where Tottenham was on the screen, you can now see where Brighton is in terms of the league table. Brighton in 9th place, 20 games played, 0 goal difference, and 28 points. To which I'll go on. I'll go on to the all-important facts for this game. As you can see, they have been under 2.5 goals in 9 of their last 11 Premier League matches in all of Brighton's games, should I say, just to clarify. There have been exactly 2 goals in 10 of Brighton's last 20 Premier League matches. As you can see, Dunk, Duffy, and Lallana, to confirm, are all out for this game. There have been 3 draws and 1 win in the last 4 matches. of this tie, with the one win coming to the Blues. Chelsea have scored at least 2 goals in 5 of their last 7 away matches in the Premier League. Chelsea are undefeated in their last 10 matches against Brighton in all competitions. Chalobah, James, Chilwell, Christensen and Mendy all missing from the team today. Kennedy as well is out injured, funnily enough. He might be isolating as well. I'm not quite sure. Top players for today's game in regards to the Premier League. Basuma, Duffy and Trossard are the top 3 for Brighton and Hove Albion. Kovacic, James and Mount. Of course, James, the one... Kovacic isn't even on the starting 11 for today's game as well. Bit of a strange one there. Jorginho makes his way back into the team. Mopai, top goal scorer, 7 goals, is on the bench today. Trossard, McAllister with 4 apiece, and Mounts with 7, Jorginho with 6, and Lukaku with 5. Assists-wise, there's 3 apiece for that guy, Mepu. 3 for him, Moda with 3, and Gross with 2. Kovacic with 5, Mount and James with 5 as well. Kush, welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream, should I say. Oh, great. The same front 2 with a negative back 3. So exciting. Well, you know, we're going to go into the starting 11 a little bit more detail, just very, very momentarily. Compared, as you can see, this is strictly Premier League comparison. 20 games for Brighton, 22 for Chelsea. And Chelsea with double the wins with 2 games more played. 10 losses for Brighton with 7 less losses for Chelsea. Plenty more goals scored and a few less conceded for the Blues over Brighton here today. And shots per game, 13 for Brighton. Not bad, but not quite the 15 that Chelsea have so far this season. The player to keep your eye on today, especially in the front 3, I was just saying on Twitch that let's just say that the player that needs to be... There's so much pressure on Mount's back to really pull something out of the bag here today. I really wouldn't be surprised if we struggled to score. But with Mason Mount on the pitch, top assists, top goal scorer for Chelsea. 7 goals, 7 assists, 34 games played in all competitions, 2,298 minutes with an 85.3% pass success rate and 5 man of the match trophies to his name. Mason Mount realistically could be the standout man for us today. A lot of pressure on him, as I said. I hope we do better than Man City crap. So do I. Realistically, it was an absolute shambles of a game. We didn't attack in the slightest, and even when we did, Ziyech, who somehow maintains his position in the starting 11, I just don't understand it personally. As you can see, just a quick reminder: the upcoming fixtures. We've got Tottenham next in the Premier League at home. Hopefully, we can win here today, so we have some sort of momentum going into that game. Of course, I mentioned before we even played our first game against Tottenham in the Carabao Cup that this is the one that I cared about the most in the scheme of those 3 games. Then it's off to the FA Cup, back at home again in the FA Cup on the 5th of February against Plymouth Argyle. And then it's off to the United Arab Emirates to place or face whoever we're faced against in the semi-final of that. We still have a chance to get that glorious golden badge on our shirt at some point if we win that and obviously win the final. And then it's off to Selhurst Park on the 19th of February for the return fixture in the Premier League against the Eagles. Just a quick reminder as well, if you haven't liked, subscribe. If you are just tuning in, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And if you want to follow myself, any of my personal social media profiles, Chelsea Fans XI, on all available social media platforms. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Again, a reminder, Burnley versus Watford has been postponed as well. What a surprise. Oh, the Chelsea game goes ahead. Oh, it's just, what a surprise. I'm not angry that Chelsea keep on playing. Chelsea game's a Chelsea game. I love watching it. So whether in bad form or good form, couldn't give a toss. But isn't it funny? Everyone else's games seem to be getting postponed except Chelsea's. Doesn't make sense. But I don't know if this is probably down to COVID, but again, it's probably down to fucking injuries as everyone else seems to get those games off. But regardless, yeah, Chilwell was so on form. Reece James, obviously, on great form as well for most of the season so far. Both of those missing, and Hudson-Odoi, Marcus Alonso fit in for them today as their replacements for this game in particular. Kante and Jorginho, the middle three, will be hoping that N'Golo Kante doesn't get injured in this game. He has been played quite a lot lately. We know how it can go for N'Golo Kante, one of the best players in the world, especially in his position, no doubt. But it tends to be the thing every time he plays more than 4 games in a row that he does suffer some sort of injury. Don't want to put the mockers on it or anything like that. I'm just saying it's all been going wrong for us lately. Just that would be the fucking nail in the coffin for me. I'm calling a Ziyech goal at the expense of much ridicule if that doesn't materialize. Fuck me. That word, materialize. I know what that word is. But regardless, listen, I went off on one at the end of the stream in the last one, as I'm sure you most of you agreed that Pulisic, Lukaku, and Ziyech just not good enough in the last game, especially a game as big as it was against the likes of Man City. Plenty of chances. I know they were few and far between, but the chances we had so many chances of scoring. In terms of the chances that we were given, they were on a plate. Man City's defense, they were down, and the guard was down, and we needed to realistically that Ziyech pass in the first half. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm still haunted by that to this day. Yeah, it's we are dramatically missing the likes of Chilwell and James on the wings. Ziyech needs to be sold. He has a big head. Oh, I thought you meant he actually has a big head. No, he's. I don't know if he's selfish. You know, I just think he's a bit. He's just not good enough for the team. Do you know what I mean? But regardless, he starts somehow. Mason Mount, we've already said he's got the quality to really turn this around, at least in this game. Brighton, not a team to turn your nose at or even assume that here is a win on a plate. I think realistically that we should be winning this game. But again, the Amex, they'll have the fans behind them. I know their record at home isn't too great, but all the same, we should be winning this. We should be winning this. Kepa in goal. He maintains his place, and a bit of a switch up in the back three. No Sarr in this game as Pilaqueta moves back into right back position. Thiago Silva is the centre back, and Rudiger on the left in his real, high performing position in that regard. Pulisic is playing. I thought he was at AFCON. No, he got dropped by Morocco because he doesn't get on with the manager, I believe. I think that's what happened there. 7 minutes to go until the beginning of the game. Yeah, if you want to keep on getting your predictions in the chat, or if you just want to make a statement that you want me to cover, then we will go over it. Didn't Ziyech claim he thinks he's part of the top 11 players in the squad? Let's see if he walks the walk. It'll be good if he does. We do need goals up top. I'm just here to tell you. I'm here to tell you he ain't the man. He's not the man. I hope he can prove me wrong. I'm always open to being proved wrong by these players. Of course, it's Chelsea. I couldn't give a toss. Who scores the goals? Who assists the goals? Just do it. Jesus Christ, just work as a team. I've got to turn that down. I really do. Where's the... There we go. Yeah. Daddy's 6'8". Ooh. Ruben Gill says 2-1 up the Chelsea, Mount and Rudy to score. Glitching Stone with a 2-1 prediction as well. I honestly, I don't trust the front three of the formation. Mason is shite. Lukaku as well, and Ziyech. Oh my God. Wow. What a statement that is. Jesus Christ. Expect a few replies there. Right. I complained in 2016 when the board refused to back Conte. And I said Marina is a crap negotiator and that she ruined the club transfer wise. She has made the Champions League stay bad signings. Oh, fucking some of these statements are ludicrous. Javar, you come out with some stuff sometimes. I love you, mate, but Jesus. Theo, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. No, I will not be showing the game, unfortunately, for you. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know what he's saying. Marina's, for the most part, has done an absolute diamond job for Chelsea. The players are walking out. Again, feast your eyes on the starting 11 and Thomas Tuchel's torso. And as I just quickly send something to Mr. Sammy. And yeah, to clarify for those of you that are just tuning in, welcome to Chelsea Fan TV. Kepa in goal as Pilaqueta, the skipper, again for this game, of course, every time that he plays. Thiago Silva in the middle, Rudiger on the left, Hudson-Odoi, Kante, Jorginho, Alonso, Mason Mount, and Ziyech support and hopefully supply to the man up top, Lukaku. The starting 11 for the home side. You've got Sanchez, Veltman, Webster, Byrne, Lamperty, Gross, Alzate, I think it's, and this guy, Alzate, and then the guy on the left. If someone could please educate me on how to say his name. Jesus Christ. Moda, McAllister, and Welbeck up front. And it is, would you say a draw or loss? Top four would start to get concerning. I think it already is concerning, to be honest with you, mate. It's still well a possibility, of course. I'm not saying for 1 second that we aren't going to get top four, but the more we draw, the more it's just going to keep continuing to be an issue. We're drawing so many games. It's ridiculous. It really is. Jermaine, welcome back to the stream as always, my man. Can someone tell me quickly the Kai position? I don't really know. I couldn't really tell you. It's just a matter of who is Thomas Tuchel's favourite at the time. To be honest with you, it's a bit of a strange one. I just don't know. Crazy Wolf says it's going to be 4-0 Chelsea with Mason Mount the first goal scorer. Don't forget Tariq Lamperty, former Chelsea boy. He did choose to leave. You know, he wasn't one of those ones who we just sold and got rid of. hopefully he isn't on form today, but he is really a good player. Do we get Broha back next season? Absolutely. No question about that. Broha, Conor Gallagher, those two in particular, absolutely get them back. I know not quite Gallagher's position necessarily, but I honestly think he could give Ziyech a run for his money, for Christ's sake. Giroud, Strip Bear with a £5 donation, and Adrian Martinez with the $1 donation. Thank you so much as always. Na 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 na. And we're underway. Do you not find it embarrassing that we have not a world-class striker since Diego Costa? That's nearly 5 years, and our recruitment for strikers since then has been put. Yeah, well, it's just that position, to be honest with you. You could argue, of course, the other two behind, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. It is just the striker. It's a cursed position for Chelsea. It really is. Rob, welcome back. I tell you why you draw a lot of games. It's because you guys sit back and let the opposition put pressure on you, and you don't press either. It is Chelsea's game under Thomas Tuchel as of late has literally relied on counter-attacks that do not exist, or if they do, they're just shocking. They really are. Kepa on the ball. Hopefully he's a little bit more on his toes. He was one of the better performing players against Man City. I do still strongly believe that Edouard Mendy would have saved that goal. Can't put all the blame on Kepa. His footing was a little bit dicey, I've got to be honest. But, you know, I miss Diego Costa as well. He just wouldn't be that. Petr Cech, apparently, I've seen a couple of things come out saying that he doesn't think, even if we got Hazard back, we wouldn't get him back because he's not fit enough to play for Chelsea. He costs 28 million, apparently, or they want 34 million euros, more or less. Thiago Silva, beaten there, but brings the player down, maintains the ball, no foul given. The ball is all over the place. Prediction for me is a 2-1. I do think it's going to be 2-1. But oh my God, just dragged wide by Moda. I literally, my bollocks were in my fucking throat there, and I couldn't talk. Such good play there from Brighton early on. 2.5 minutes played, and a great bit of play, nearly leading to 1-0 for the home side in the opening 3 minutes of the game. Unbelievable. We look shocking, well, I don't say shocking already, but if we play like that all game, then it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. Thiago Silva down and hurt, or he's back on his feet, but he's hurt. This is going to be a long game. I said this last time, and someone's said the obvious, being that, oh, it's a 90-minute game. They're all the same length, but there is a difference. When we play the way we play, like we did against City, for instance, which is not the first time we've played a game like that, they are so long, so drawn out. We look shocking. What is this passing, man? Oh. Fucking around in the corner flag, and the ball eventually gets played out by Azpilicueta. Brighton look up for this game, which is no surprise. The smaller sides, so to speak, always up against Chelsea, especially when Chelsea aren't in the best of form. Always frustrating. Always frustrating. But hopefully there's enough players on form today that we can turn something around here. Well, not turn it around, but 4-3. Jesus. Veltman with the throw. Alonso marking Lamperty. Take the throw in today would be nice. I'm saving my money. I get right now for a season ticket when I'm a bit older. Whoa. Can't believe Newcastle tried to buy Hazard. I can. They're desperate to get any old player, to be honest. Hudson-Odoi now. Looking to use his pace. Plays it out wide. Azpilicueta back in. Ziyech. Back to Conte. Out wide again to Azpilicueta. Ziyech. Shocking cross. Played over the top. Tariq Lamperty in pursuit and out for a throw in. Do you think it's worth saving my money up for a season ticket for when I'm a bit older? I honestly think you should go for a membership, to be honest. I don't know how it works for United, but for Chelsea, you can definitely go to every single home game with a membership. I did it. Just bought one day and went to every single home game in all competitions. And I went to City away. I had a United ticket. I went to Arsenal away, Palace away, and a few other games as well. But I went to Barcelona at home, all of the Champions League games, all of the cup games. You can get some decent seats as well if you're on there early. So you don't necessarily need to. And the waiting list for a season ticket at Man United must be mental. It is at Chelsea as it stands. So I can't imagine what it's like for United. It's not one of those things you just think, oh, I'll get a season ticket and just buy one. You've got 4 season tickets for the last 80 years. At Man City, it's a 12-second waiting list. Liverpool's is about 37 years. I know that's probably exaggerated, but it wouldn't be far off. Membership, but I want to be membership for a bit, then get a season ticket, or just call up to see whenever anyone else gives up theirs. I mean, you're going to have to be a member either way, so you might as well stick to that. John Snow, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I believe we're only 3 follows away on Twitch from the next milestone. It's gone quick and speedy this time around. We've only just hit the last one about 2 games ago. So thank you very much for that. Mason Mount stumbling through. Kante, Hudson-Odoi cleared away. Slow as shit and slow at the moment. It's just one of those ones. It feels like everyone's just cold all the time. Like everyone's feet are so numb. It's the way they play. I don't know how to describe it unless you know how that feels. It's if you've ever played Sunday League or football on like 5-a-side or anything like that, and your feet are freezing cold. Chelsea just play like that at the moment. It's so fucking annoying. They're also floppy. Like it's so strange. Going from Champions League winners to playing like absolute chumps. Mediocre, like the quality of it lately. How long is it to wait for a Chelsea season ticket? I don't really know off the top of my head. Chelsea season ticket waiting list. So to get one, you need at least 129 loyalty points, which is easy to get. It's easy enough to get. It's not easy, but like if you're in it to get it, then you need to go to some games. I couldn't necessarily tell you how long it is. It's a long time though. Any news on Chiesa? Are we still trying to get him? Someone, please. Just anyone up front. Brilliant chance. Welbeck played through. Jesus, the pace of him. Getting past Thiago Silva there. Loyalty points. You get them for every game that you go to. Most of them you get for going. Is it more for away or more for home? I'm fairly sure you get more for away, but the chances of getting an away ticket is slim to none. They just go so quickly. You get more for the shit games as well. So like the early stages of the League Cup. The games that no one typically wants to go to. The bigger games you don't get fuck all for. And they cost the most to get to. Most loyalty points. Chiesa's out till next season. Fuck me. Most of our away fans for us are season ticket holders. It's really hard to get away tickets as membership. Yeah, that is the case. Season ticket holders get priority, which is how it is. That's how it should be. Best supporters are always the away support. Gervais, mate. Gervais, honestly, before we won the Champions League last season, you probably would have said the same, but more. You would have said, I can't really see us winning the Champions League for another 20 years, 30 years. And then we won it out of nowhere. Just have some faith. It's the thing. That's the thing I love about Chelsea the most is that you can never, ever predict what you're going to get with us. And at the moment, you can predict that we're going to play shit. That's the only time we're predictable is when we're bad, we're really bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Slide in there in the box. Goes down. No claims other than the fans. Nice shirt. Thank you very much. He has an ALS injury. ACL injury, not ALS. You get more for going to smaller games like Brentford. Yeah. Smaller games, Premier League games, you don't get as much unless you go to like the really, really smaller ones. But I think the year I went, we played Nottingham Forest like twice in different, like in the League Cup, the FA Cup, and it was a replay. So those would have racked up decent points. I'm fried. Yeah, I think with regards to blaming the team, is blaming the team this time around. It's not Tuchel. I know he's not making it hard. He's making it hard for himself by making these stupid sort of decisions by putting Lukaku up front. I honestly think that's the board telling him to play him to calm the fans down that hate him and also get the most out of his purchase money. Ziyech, I haven't got a clue why he's on the pitch right now. But Tuchel needs support. He needs better players. We're not going to win it with these dossers, the attacking players at least. Defensively, we sound. Christensen's probably leaving now after everything I've just. I heard it was really good going. Kante looking to pick up the ball there from the dispossession, but Christensen's apparently out the door. Barcelona or some other team. Rudiger's probably going, but he could. He could re-sign. Who knows? Thiago Silva's signed for another year, but he's nearly 40. Ten men didn't win to Mo at all. I'll tell you that for free. Not right now. Oh, dispossessed. Great chance here for Brighton. Plays in. They're really, really looking to give Welbeck the ball, of course, which is, I mean, it's the way it should be with a striking man up front. They're really all looking to support Welbeck up front. What a touch by Kante! Absolutely just kills the board. The ball. The fuck is the board doing? Just pay Rudy and Christensen. It's not hard. Well, we don't really know what exactly they're asking for. There's going to be other stuff included, like bonuses and all that. I bet Rudiger, knowing what Rudiger, the personality he has on the pitch, you can only imagine what he's got personality wise, but in the financial part of the game, and his agent, Lukaku. Azpilicueta has a shot and it's tipped over very easily by the goalkeeper. Corner ball. Lukaku and Rudiger both signalling to Ziyech to cross it in and not to go short. Hudson-Odoi takes it instead. Both as shocking as each other from corners as well. Oh my God, nearly cut. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ziyech! I can't even be arsed with Ziyech at this point, man. He's just so shit. And I say that, and it takes a long time for me to openly say how bad a fucking player is, but Ziyech is utter horseshit. He's so fucking bad, man. For Chelsea, I mean. But anywhere else, sure, fucking he could be the best player at their club. Ajax, who gives a fuck? I'm talking about now. At Chelsea, he's shit. He's so bad. It's infuriating. Rudiger, out wide. Even if he scores, I couldn't give a fuck. You know what's mad, yeah? Apparently Ralph went to our board and said he doesn't think Maguire, Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka aren't good enough. He thinks they aren't good enough, or he thinks they are good enough? Because you said he doesn't think they aren't good enough. He thinks they aren't good enough. I mean, Shaw had his up and then went down a little bit, didn't he? Maguire's shit. I never really understood the rating for him at all. Wan-Bissaka is like third, I mean, maybe even fourth now in that position. For he's not even in the race with James and Trent anymore, is he? Realistically, there's a tight contention at some point, but he's well and truly out that race. Hudson-Odoi dispossessed with ease. Ziyech has loads of potential and has been good for us, but lately he hasn't lived up to. I don't think he's ever lived up to it, mate. Honestly, for the majority of it, the majority of his time at Chelsea, he's done fuck all. He's done absolutely nothing. What is that? Was that a clearance from their player, or was that a pass back? Ziyech flicks it on to Lukaku. Lukaku into Kante, who tries to win the ball back. Lukaku just standing there like an idiot. Just join as the game so far. I mean, we're not playing very well, but we're not looking like we're going to lose. But the counter-attack or a mistake from Chelsea could always happen. It always does lately. So you can bet I'd put a fiver on that someone's going to make a mistake that leads to a goal. Shaw's not bad. Shaw is bad. Ain't the only manager who said Shaw ain't bad either. I need it. Thiago Silva. The pressure is on now. Mason Mount plays it into Alonso. Hudson-Odoi now on the ball. In and out. Shake it all about. Mount. Jorginho out wides to Ziyech. Back to Azpilicueta now. Jorginho inside. Mason Mount. Just have a shot. Hudson-Odoi now. Lamperty away from 1, away from 2, and away from 3. Plays it forward. He continues his run. Set 3 players. A fucking hot dog there. Yeah, we're playing like Arsenal used to a few years ago, where they just tried to walk it in the net every fucking time. They never tried to actually score. I mean, they did, but if it wasn't scoring it by like literally a tap in, then they would never shoot from outside the box. I'm talking like 2006, 2007 era. Gilberto and all that. Welbeck. It's come out. Welbeck again. Oh. Lukaku played in. Loses the ball twice in the space of 2 seconds. I'm focusing solely on Lukaku for the most part this game. I just want to see what the fuck he actually does. And so far, he's just walking around, man. Why are you there? Get involved, man. He's fucking way up at the top of the pitch. He's not even central. Right. We've got the ball. Lukaku make a run. Stripper, you are running this chat today. Jesus Christ. Azpilicueta crosses it in. I'll blame who I want. Are you guys sitting deep? No. We're just all over the fucking shop, to be honest. No one's really in their positions. The passing's been wayward. Remember, if you get angry today, don't blame the players, blame the manager. He's picking the formation, players, style of play, game plan. Yeah, but I've always said that it's down to the fucking players to play football. That's it. It's all it is. Just I do understand what you're saying, that Tuchel is to blame in some points, but we've played this formation for months. Months and months and months. This isn't a new formation. We've played this formation for nearly a year. Nearly a year now. Lukaku does nothing. He just literally walks around. I'm watching him for the last fucking 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He walks. Press it! Close him down! Fucking hell, he just stands there. Jesus Christ, such a lazy cunt. Look, look, you're running sideways. The ball's there. Fuck me, just running alongside the player who's pressing. There's no ever like a change in direction to actually run to the player and try and tackle him. I didn't want Lukaku in the first place. You can check the tapes. I never wanted Lukaku. Chelsea noob. I don't know a lot about Chelsea, to be fair. I'm sure Maddie Matz knows way more. I know, it was both ways. He didn't want to come here either. We didn't want him, and he didn't want to come here. You're Manchester City. I mean, that says it all, mate. That's all I needed to know. A lifelong fan, I'm sure. What a dull game. What a fucking dull game once again. Welbeck with a chance, absolutely fluffs it. My YouTube account is older than your club. Chelsea fan. We did. I think a lot of people probably wanted Lukaku. I'd say the vast majority never once really factored when we were going for Haaland and you know, everyone else that was linked with Chelsea during the window. Lukaku only really became a target late into the window anyway, really. Thiago Silva now. Kante, first time pass to Ziyech. Ziyech does actually get a good pass off to Kante there. I'll give him that. Ziyech again has a shot! It's in! Go on to Ziyech! Hakim Ziyech, brilliant pass, finds Kante. Kante with the return pass. Link up play like you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe it is always going to happen. It was always going to happen. I hold my hands up and I'd admit a fucking fantastic goal there by Ziyech. More like that, please. Jesus Christ. Brilliant first pass to Kante. Ziyech just bloops it and bottom corner, drills it. If he plays like that more often, please do it. That's all I'm asking. Play like that more often and I'll be happy. But he doesn't. But no disrespect to him. Fucking brilliant goal from Hakim Ziyech. You love to see it. At the same time, fucking get good. $2. I did say it. I did say he's going to score once because I've been saying so much shit about him. It's he's heard the stream. I've been slagging him off, and he's been thinking, "Fuck him, score just to shut that cunt up." I couldn't give a doss. I said it. I don't care who scores, who assists. Couldn't give a bollocks. As long as Chelsea win, it doesn't fucking matter to me at all. And it is 1-0. Doesn't feel like it, but there we go. Brilliant strike from Ziyech. Absolutely right. Brilliant first time. Brilliant link-up play. Put it that way, between him and Kante, and a fantastic goal to finish it all off. 15 minutes to go still until half time. Works for me. Just get Ziyech goals do wonders for my reactions on on YouTube. So I want him to score more often, to be honest. So it's done. If you and City go for Rice, I think it's better if he goes to City for his career. Because if he gets into the team, crossed in, really high jump there. Player goes down after the challenge. Hudson-Odoi's not a striker, no. Oh, Thiago Silva. Mason Mount now. Looking to make it 2. Marcus Alonso. Ziyech hat-trick is on the cards here. I'm calling it now. If someone scores a hat-trick today, it's going to be Ziyech. I've got a feeling now he's going to do it just to shut me right up. Crossed in, followed up. Jorginho! And that is one of the best players in the world right there. What a fucking shot that was from Jorginho. It's creative criticism, Sammy. I'm telling you. It's all he needed. He needed a bit of a kick up the arse. You know what I mean? Such a lazy player at times. Too lethargic. A lot of them are, really. Kush, you were correct. I'm glad you are. It doesn't matter to me. I've said this: a goal is a goal, and an assist is an assist. So if he scores or assists, it's good. It's a good thing. I don't want him to not score or assist because I've had a go at him or being critical about him. I want him to prove me wrong because it means he's scoring and he's actually getting better. That's all. I will happily hold my hands up and admit when he gets a lot better. Because he plays for Chelsea and I want him to be good. I want him to play well. That's all. It's all love for Chelsea players. Only person I can't, even Saul, I was about to say the only person I can't stand at Chelsea is Saul, but he's growing on me. He's one of those players, you hate him so much that you actually begin to love him. You begin to like him a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Especially when he does play well sometimes. He's had 2 good games in a row when he last played. I'm starting to like me a bit of Saul. Saul is like a new baby. His really poor performance is like him crying and like, yeah. You're just like, shut up! And then, him scoring or getting the assists or playing a little bit, getting those good tackles in, it's him starting to learn his new words. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, oh yeah, go on, Saul. Come on. Come on. Sal's just learning to walk at Chelsea at the moment. Saul has been decent lately. And good performances under Thomas Tuchel aren't necessarily rewarded. Saul, absolutely shocking for Chelsea, and then has two really decent performances in a row, and hasn't played since. Make it make sense. Jesus. Who are you talking to, Strip Bear? I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else. $10 to go until second half, or the end of this half at least. And, well, one would say I'm trying to keep my vocal cords ready for it. Mitcham is Chelsea indeed, Rocco. You are correct. Kante out wide. Not the best of passes to Mason Mount, who won't get there in time. It's a bit of a quieter. I have shouted quite a few times, though. I have to admit, my throat is feeling it a little bit. I want to be tip top Magoo for Tottenham on whenever we play them. Speaking of which, quick reminder: Tottenham coming up on the 23rd, which is this Sunday. 4 o'clock stream start, 4:30 kickoff in the UK. So feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you are notified of when we go live for that Tottenham game if you aren't subscribed already. And if you want to follow myself on any of my social media platforms, then Chelsea Fans XI, the link is in the description. That is the place to go. I mean, nothing else is happening in this game. Jesus. I shouted us out as well. Crossed in, back post, Danny Welbeck. Cucurella finally found out how you say his name. Cucurella. Once again, Cucurella with a cross. Cucurella's cross not leading to anything. Cucurella's cross did try to, I'm trying to say his name as many times so my mouth kind of remembers how to say it. Cucurella. Tariq Lamptey, the only one in the box there. And of course, being one of the smallest players in the world of football, not too much of a threat in the air, at least. No doubt he's going to come and score. Ziyech proved me wrong. Now Tariq Lamptey is going to score a fucking diving header. If that happens, I can't help but laugh. If Lamptey wins or draws the game with a diving header, then I will have no choice but to laugh. At least Harry isn't a bum. Can't unsee that now. What the fuck is going on? Oh. Harry Maguire. Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck has the shot and over the bar. I was just spending some time looking to see who I've been compared to now. It's Giroud for the beard, it's Chilwell for the hair, and it's Harry Maguire. So I'm the love child of Harry Maguire, Chilwell, and fucking Giroud. You love to hear it. You love to see it. Jesus Christ. Didn't come on here to get ridiculed. Sounds like a weird orgy. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Harry Maguire, that's for sure. Or Giroud. Giroud has he's got his, he's into his stuff. Tapes and all that. And then Chilwell. I think Maguire and Giroud could persuade Chilwell, to be honest. Why can't Ziyech celebrate? I know it's another thing that does my head in about Ziyech. Never celebrates a goal. He's too cool to celebrate. He's too cool. Fucking just celebrate, mate. Come on. Just looks like it doesn't mean anything to him ever. Yes, but he doesn't celebrate ever. He just stands there and goes like, or like wipes his head. He goes, fucking just go like this or something. Jesus Christ, something. Ziyech having a word to the ref there off the ball. Oh, he does that, doesn't he? Yeah, fucking. A postman doesn't celebrate when he delivers. Was that Balotelli or was that Ibrahimovic? I'm fairly sure that was Balotelli, wasn't it? Brilliant ball. Lukaku looking to go through. I mean, yeah, well, Balotelli's Balotelli. There's a difference. Balotelli was just an absolute nutter, wasn't he? Yeah, he's looking on fire today. He is. That pass was not the best at the same time. Ziyech suddenly very confident. Yeah, funny that against a team that isn't Man City. Aspi shorts up to his nipples. Shocking pass, and Lamperty luckily slipping there. Rudiger. Oh no, sorry, Kante. Fucking not even close, is it? Hudson-Odoi. Now Rudiger. Thiago Silva. I know. We're sitting on a 1-0 win. We're sitting on a 1-0 win against Brighton, for fuck's sake. Jorginho with a fucking fizzer of a pass back to Kepa there. We're going to get closed down here. Someone's going to make a mistake. Lamperty, if Brighton get a result here, Lamperty's already got man of the match for me. Lamperty's so short that he fell over and was still on his feet. Ziyech. A better pass. Lukaku. Hudson-Odoi. Blazes it over the bar. Lukaku, it was a decent pass, not the best. It wasn't really in the direction of where Hudson-Odoi was running. It was right to his feet, which was not good. Jordan, we're looking pretty average. I can't lie. We are 1-0 up though. 1 minute of additional time to play. Alonso dispossessed. Chance here with a minute to go for Brighton to get one back right on the cusp of half-time. Lamperty's gone away here. Rudiger with a mistake. Lamperty with a cross, plays it in. Corner ball with 40 seconds to go. Because Cho are his initials. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Cho isn't just his nickname, that's his initials. I mean, that's not over the fucking line, is it? That's not on the fucking corner. It's not on! They're going to score from this as well, aren't they? Ziyech looks to clear it away. Absolutely hits it. And there goes the halftime whistle. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching up until this point. The halftime score is 1-0 to Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech, of all players, is the goal scorer with an absolute fizzer into the bottom corner. He doesn't look happy. He's never once looked happy at Chelsea. He's having a go at Lukaku, it looks like. Lukaku looks annoyed. They look like they're arguing. God knows what they're arguing about because both of them have done fuck all this game, apart from Ziyech, obviously, with his goal. But Lukaku, what the fuck is he moaning about? They're arguing. Why? Why are we so shit? Oh, God. Fucking go inside. Warm up. Speaking of which, it's half-time, boys and girls. So I will put the half-time statistics on the screen and I'll be back in 5 to 6, maybe 7 minutes or so. So have a little break. Come back for the second half, all refreshed. And we will commence with the second half in due time. With that being said, I'll see you in a second. Oh, we're back. We're back. Welcome back. It's 1-0 at the Amex at half time. It's not dead music. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. It's vibey music. Gets the blood flowing. Gets you in the mood. Half time at the Amex, it is 1-0 to Chelsea. 4 shots apiece, 2 on target for Chelsea, 0 for Brighton, and near enough. Close in possession, 54% for Chelsea and 46 for Brighton. A corner apiece, 3 fouls for Chelsea, 2 for Brighton. And as you can see, this is how the table stands as this game is at half-time. 23 games played for Chelsea, 1 more than league leaders Manchester City, and we're still 12 points behind. Lucy, welcome. Long time no see. Well, not long time no see, but welcome back nonetheless. It is 1-0 at the break. As you can see, the Burnley game against Watford is or has been postponed. The music won't be started. It won't be changed. We might have a different one every now and then, but the one that is on there for now, I don't know. I like it. It gets me going. I hope it gets you going as well. West Ham, Arsenal, and Tottenham, all with plenty of games in hand to try and close the gap on us in the top 4. A point behind Liverpool, and they have 2 games in hand. That's actually wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's not actually that bad. We're on 46 points. It's a lie. I've only added a point on. It's 46 points for Chelsea, which makes it look a little bit better. 10 points behind Man City, but of course I can't really see them losing any games anytime soon. But you never know what the Premier League can hold. Of course, they lost 2-0 at the Etihad to Crystal Palace not long ago. So it could. I'm holding out the smallest slither of hope. Still in the Premier League. I hear that song in my dreams. I swear. I can always change it for the guy that makes the music is class. White Bat Audio is the guy that is the maker of all the music. Check his YouTube channel out for sure. He's full of plenty of music, copyright free. If you are looking for a place to go and look for copyright free music, White Bat Audio is the place to go. Never actually thanked him for the free music, but there you go. Walking football, poor passing, and constantly passing back to Kepa in full panic mode. Painful to watch. It's been the way for Chelsea as of late. You are completely right, Paul. Lukaku will score soon. You just know as well, right? I was thinking this during the halftime break that Ziyech is probably one of the better performing players here today. Makes a change for once. That you just know Tuchel's going to sub him off at some time, which will do my head in because he's finally playing well and he'll take him off. He'll sub him off for Havertz or something, which is just bizarre. It really is. The second half of this game shortly upon us. Just a quick reminder, as always, the upcoming fixtures for Chelsea and all coverage for every single Chelsea game here on Chelsea Fan TV. More specifically, the next 4 games coming up: Tottenham, Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup, the Club World Cup. It won't be if we win that game in the Club World Cup. It will be that game and then the final, then Crystal Palace. But for now, we've still got that semi-final to be announced who we play against. But if we do lose that somehow, then it will be Crystal Palace after that. Of course, feel free to show some support for Chelsea Fan TV if you haven't already. We're on 83 likes. The likes have been a bit slow over the last couple of games, I've got to be honest. But thank you to everyone who has liked. And if you do subscribe, of course, hit the bell notification. Be notified of any future content that comes out for Chelsea Fan TV. And of course, if you want to follow myself on any of my personal social media profiles, Chelsea fans XI is the place to go. The link is in the description. Let me get this sorted for the second half. It'll be no talk about DT in the chat. I can't be asked for that fucking that conversation. He's a dodgy geezer. That's all we'll say. But I can't be asked talking about it, to be honest. So if you're watching in the UK, the channel that the Chelsea game is being played on is BT Sports 1. I don't know what it is in America or anything like that, but BT Sport. The place to go for the Chelsea game here today. Second half has commenced. No halftime substitutions for either side. It's just our luck. Let's be honest, that this would have been the game that Tuchel thinks, I'm going to make a sub at half time, when he doesn't really need to in the scheme of things. We're winning for now anyway. Welbeck with a great chance, and he was falling over before he even got the shot off, and it's over the bar. Great chance. 20 seconds gone. Nearly shat myself there, I've got to be honest. Kante was struggling for the past 3 games. He hasn't been himself, let's be clear. But still playing okay-ish. Poor pass from Marcus Alonso, dispossessed. Played over the top and out for a throw-in to the Blues, or the Yellows here today. We're stuck with Lukaku. He gets paid 325k a week, and we paid 95 million for him. Who's dumb enough to do that? My club. Speaking of my club, we're on the break here. Azpilicueta kills off the move completely. Cucurella on his back, plays it to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva inwards towards Mason Mount, who's in a central role starting this second half. Hudson-Odoi looking for the overlap. Wins the ball, and I reckon he won the throw there, ref. Chelsea throw in. Yeah, a struggling Kante still clear of most midfielders. You're absolutely right, even if you do hate my music. Corner ball. Indeed. Corner ball is given. Mason Mount. Ole, Mason Mount. Crossed in. Comes out. Ziyech has a shot. Blasted off of the back of the defender and back out to Kante. Chelsea's still in possession. Don't you dare play it back, for fuck's sake. We're still on the attack. Why would you play it back? Azpilicueta now. Down the line. Ziyech. Onside. In a bit of trouble. Gets the pass off. Jorginho puts it back to Ziyech, who down the line is dealt with very easily there by the defender. Cucurella plays it. And again, Cucurella on the ball. Welbeck blasts his way through, and the ball goes through to Thiago Silva, back to Kepa Arrizabalaga. Jorginho is a sexy boy. It'll be back at the end of the game. Don't you worry about that. Stay tuned for the music. Played over the top. I can fully imagine you waking up in a hot sweat. Just beads of sweat from a nightmare where you're getting chased by someone, chased by me in your dreams, and you can just hear that music. I'm running after you with a fucking speaker, playing that music, saying like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, do it. But no, sadly. I wish I could see your dreams where that happens. But Hudson-Odoi, nice little duck and fucking hell. Hudson-Odoi has got us in the mud here now, and Danny Welbeck looking to make us pay. Thiago Silva with fucking excellent defending there. Jesus Christ, keeps it in as well. Kante plays it forward. Lukaku manages to get the pass off there. Hudson-Odoi now. Don't forget the ball, mate. Come on, something. Please, anything. Kills the mood completely. Plays it back. Fucking hell. Mount hasn't done much today, I've got to be honest. I was saying before the game that he was our saviour for today, with Ziyech and Lukaku up front. But realistically, Mount has done pretty fuck all, to be honest. As Alonso with the cross, Lukaku has a swing, and it's cleared away. Excuse me. Ah, Brighton. You are shit. Ziyech. What in the fuck is Ziyech doing there, man? Fucking hell. Nice little 1-2 buck on my shoe. Dealt with well by Thiago Silva. Goes out for a throw in. Lamperty knocking at the door at any chance he's given. Imagine being named after a seagull. She said no, Lewis. She said no. Crossed in, great chance. Kepa comes and collects it. Counter! Get up, man. They're always so slow moving up the fucking fields. Who's that team called Chelsea? Who's that team at the door? We're the boys of blue and white. He's playing where Callum started. Oh, it's got the opportunity for it to be a late equaliser. Danny Welbeck's looking good so far today. He just can't quite get that final product. He's always just ushered away by a defender, and the split second, like the last second. Thiago Silva fouled there. Expect Mopai to come on at some point. He's a little shithouse, isn't he? So expect to see him. Play forward. Lukaku, nicely done. Ziyech miles offside there. I don't really understand why. Their goalkeeper as well. Really, really good goalkeeper they've got, Sanchez. Couldn't quite save the Ziyech shot, that being said, but... Nice swivel there. Kante. Ziyech in space. Can he get the pass off? No, Cucurella with the interception there. And now Brighton with another chance. McAllister, nutmeg on Jorginho. Cucurella now on the ball. Good chance here for Brighton. Down the wing. Edge of the box. Crossed in. Cleared away by Thiago Silva, who shrugged his shoulders as if to say, what in the fuck are you lot doing? You absolute bunch of dossers. You fucking bunch of fucking bums, honestly. Lukaku pretends to be closing down a player there and then bottles the challenge. $102 likes on the stream. Thank you very much. Keep on getting them in if you can. If you haven't already. They're going to get an equalizer. I can feel it. Feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. I can feel it in my bones. That's where I can feel it. There's no way he's booking him here. Rainbow Bomb, I do indeed. I do indeed. How could I not? Nothing learnt from the first half. Walking around like we're 4-0 up. Callum Hudson-Odoi needs to come off. Maybe Timo. The thing is, Timo, the idea of him coming on is so tantalizing. It's so, it just, oh, you love to see it. But at the same time, he often comes on and does absolutely niche. McAllister. Nice little flick. Danny Welbeck pushes Thiago Silva over Kepa there. He's up on his feet. A substitution is needed before the 70th minute for a change. For fuck's sake, man. Ziyech with a nice little swivel there. Lukaku looking to outmuscle. Great challenge on Lukaku from Byrne, who sends it out for a throw in. The pace was there. The strength was there as well, but the pace not enough to beat Byrne to the ball, who gets a great challenge out for a throw in, as I said. But it's a throw in a good position. Not that we'll do much with it, but it is a dreadful game. You are correct. Nice bit of play. Azpilicueta to the byline. Back post. Hudson-Odoi pushing the back. Alonso and Tariq Lamptey. Just that annoying little flea. It's never a foul. I mean, what the fuck? First booking of the game. Marcus Alonso once again in the book. What a surprise. Becoming more and more of a liability as the games go along, Marcus Alonso. And for the second game running, at least, Marcos Alonso is in the book. Havertz on for, Lukaku, I think. But then again, the defenders for Brighton are quite big. They're quite strong. They're quite burly. So you best believe that Havertz would struggle. McAllister, deflection! Great save by Kepa Arrizabalaga. I don't know if it was going in, but he tipped it away. It might have been going off of the post, but it's a great save by Kepa nonetheless. McAllister looks to cross it in. He does. Head it! Goal! The save for nothing. McAllister with the cross. Webster with an absolute bullet of a header. Makes it 1-1 at the Amex. Chelsea 1. Brighton 1. Kepa really hard done by there. He's made a fantastic save. And we've been made to pay from the corner flag for what I believe is probably the first time this season, to be honest. I can't remember the last time we've conceded from a corner. The equaliser comes a lot sooner than it did in the last game. So at least we've got a little bit of time to at least pretend that we're going to try and score. But it's undoubtedly going to end 1-1. No doubt about that. If you ask me, the way we're playing, absolutely no chance of a goal. I hold out hope. But if we're being realistic, if we keep playing the way we're playing, that this is Brighton's game to win, to be honest. It's our game to lose. "30 minutes to score." We do indeed, but who the fuck is going to score? Who we have on the pitch? No one. Liz, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch, and we've hit our goal of 375. Thank you so much for that follow. Massively appreciated, but even still. Bear in mind as well, Brighton haven't beaten Chelsea since 1933. They've never beaten us in the league, ever. Jesus Christ. That's a slow one, that one. Ziyech, Azpilicueta. Mason Mount has done fuck all today, I've got to be honest. Crowd behind them. This has got upset written all over it, boys and girls. Thank you for the blessings. Play it! Mason Mount's so open there, man. Fuck me. Hudson-Odoi. Come on. Quick response. Hudson-Odoi all the way. Kante has a shot and it's over the bar. Someone needs to come off. Someone needs to come off. And it's Romelu Lukaku for me. You've got to take him off. You have to take him off. Mulpie has come on, by the way. And Welbeck has come off. Trossard has also come on. So they've equalised and they've also made 2 substitutions at the same time. Strange one. I mean, Lukaku or anyone, someone needs to come off. Nice bit of play there. Azpilicueta, dramatic as always, goes down, wins the free kick. We couldn't score to save our grannies. If there's ever a comment to say, if there's ever a comment this season to sum up Chelsea's performances, it is this one. Dr. M, you have won today's comment of the day. Azpilicueta inside. Ziyech. Cucurella with a great challenge. Ziyech wins it back. Oh, Azpi with a dead pass. Brighton are just every single place that you don't want them to be. Ziyech inside. Lukaku. Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi. Mason Mount. Not the pass. Mount. Alonso! Over the bar. Over the bar. Well, I was joking when I said that we might have to wait until at least the 70th minute for a substitution. And lo and behold, we are just 2.5 minutes away from that 70th minute. Still no substitutions for Chelsea in this game. Unbelievable. What the fuck? That's the one thing I truly criticise Tuchel on, is that he's like Roy Hodgson with his fucking substitutions. Too little, too late! Lamperty! Oh, Mopai with a great chance. It hits his foot. Make a sub. Idrizzo, trust me. Jesus Christ. We are dead at the moment. It's like everyone and their nan has sussed out how we play. Gaia, great chance. Trossard with the cross. How a touch hasn't gone on there. Mopai in the box. Not tall enough to get a foot on it. And it could have easily just been like that. 2-1 to Brighton. Even when a good pass is played. Don't laugh, you cunts. Bounces off the referee's fucking skull. Ziyech, overlapping run from Azpilicueta, drives it in. Good. Comfortable save from Sanchez. Fucking hell. Crystal Palace put up more of a fight than us here today. Played over the top. Ziyech, the man who would have got the ball, but it's cut out by Webster. Oh, and they're away. It's 3v3. 4v4. Mopai looks to go all the way. Has a shot. Thinks Kepa's in goal. I'll have a long shot. It's deflected, though. Cucurella. Trossards. Back in. McAllister. There's the 70th minute. Still no substitutions made, or even close to a substitute being made. Webster with a fucking good run here all the way. Played across goal, across the 6-yard box, and dealt with well by Kepa Arrizabalaga. Still 1-1 at the Amex with 20 minutes to go. And it's all Brighton in attack right now. I think Hudson-Odoi for me. Hudson-Odoi and Lukaku off 100%. I know Mount's doing fuck all, but at least he's not losing the ball as much as Hudson-Odoi and Lukaku is. Timo and Havertz to come on, surely. Chelsea fans singing Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that to Brighton fans is quite embarrassing, I've got to be honest. It's one of the first, and maybe the only time I've heard that chant being sung. It's quite cringe in that circumstance, to be honest. Okay, it's Brighton, for fuck's sake. What have we become? Who are we? Imagine singing that when you're drawing to Brighton. We are getting seasoned nicely. Rudiger over the top. Lukaku! You have to finish it, son! Oh! The angle wasn't on his favour. Lukaku is onside. He is well onside. He's on by a fucking mile. Wins the corner ball. First time I've seen Lukaku in a chance. Hey, he can actually score. Corner ball. Lukaku in the box. Cleared away. Ziyech does well. Azpilicueta. Brilliant header. It's deflected out for a corner ball once again. That was close. That was a lot closer than I think a lot of people thought it was. Corner ball. Ziyech for corner duty. Is Azpilicueta never, ever... Has he gone one game without being told off by the ref? Honestly. Ziyech puts his arm up. Crosses it in. And a free kick's going to be given, no doubt. Fuck me. McAllister looking for the fucking free kick there. Jesus Christ. Get up, you absolute tart. Corner ball is given. Another cross. Back posts all the way through for a goal kick. What a surprise. Make a sub! Fucking hell! I mean, Brighton are making their third and final substitution. Lamperty coming off. They're laughing at us. Ziyech, you can fuck right off after that. What is that? Why is he doing a skill like that? You absolute twat. Trossard outpaces Thiago Silva. Crossed in. Great chance over the bar and a corner ball. The Champions League's not far away. And the final substitution of the day for Brighton is going to be Tariq Lamperty off for March. Might I remind you that no substitutions have been made for Chelsea so far. Palmed away. What the fuck was that? I'm calling it now. He's not going to make any subs until maybe like the 85th minute. Chance. It's either if we're still 1-1 until the 85th minute, he'll make a sub. But if we concede any time now, he'll make 3 all at the same time. I think he's doing it on purpose to keep people fresh. But most of our first team players are on the pitch getting tired. Hudson-Odoi, Alonso. Rudiger, Conte. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in. Lukaku. Mason Mount. Strange saying his name on the pitch, considering he has literally been so elusive in this game in all the wrong ways. Kante, Hudson-Odoi loses the ball once again, but still stays on the pitch. Rudiger now. Havertz and Kovacic coming on with 12 minutes to go. Kind of late. Triple substitution coming. Ziyech crosses it in, headed away by Webster. Chelsea maintain the ball. Conte, Lukaku. What is that? Manages to get the ball to Rudiger somehow. Hudson-Odoi. We're looking dangerous here. Jorginho's going to sky this. Weird pass. Ziyech, Jorginho. It's all fucking going all over the place. Rudiger heads it back to Hudson-Odoi. Back to Rudiger. Just kick it out so we can get a sub going. Ziyech! Free kick in a dangerous position here. Burn in the book. Lukaku comes off, rightfully so. Ziyech also comes off. And Kovacic is on for Jorginho. Another chance for Timo Werner to be the saviour. Alonso and Mason Mount hover over this. This is a great chance for Chelsea, I've got to be honest. Right down the middle. Well, just to the right, facing the goal. Just to the left of Sanchez. You have to make these count. You have to make these count. Neither player really has a decent run-up, to be honest. Timo Werner will no doubt be offside when this ball is played. Rudiger's in the book. Unbelievable. What the fuck is he doing? Marcus Alonso straight at the wall. Hudson-Odoi now crossed in and headed away. What a fucking waste! Timo Werner now. Against Cucurella. Crossed in. Azpilicueta, Kante, Kovacic, Alonso. Mount has a swing at it. Out to Kovacic. Hudson-Odoi stays on the pitch for the rest of the game, which is laughable. Don't throw it. Mount. Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea have the most goals scored in the last 10 minutes with 9 so far this season. Azpilicueta. 8 minutes to go, if that. I mean, if the title race wasn't already over against Manchester City, it sure as fuck is right now. Jesus Christ. Oh, Kante! March now. Fresh legs McGee over here against Rudiger, who is on a booking. Cucurella is in the box. Timo Werner now. Again, fresh legs. Can't outpace Cucurella. He's blocked off. It's a fucking foul! Ref! Of course he wanted it more. He fucking blocked him. Trossards. If they score, there's no player ratings tonight. I'll tell you that for free. Sammy, I love you, but Jesus Christ, no chance. No fucking chance. Not a chance in hell. You can fucking... No chance. Kovacic over the top. Mason Mount. Great chance. Penalty, perhaps. Never going to it's never going to get given unless it goes to VAR, but it won't even go to VAR, let's be honest. The calls were very, very limited as well. Out wide, Azpilicueta. Sanchez, comfortable hands. Jermaine, love to hear it, man. Thank you for the support. I'm glad I make even the worst of games just a tiny bit more entertaining. Shame I can't entertain myself. Timo. 5 minutes of normal time to go, boys and girls. Azpilicueta, Timo Werner, Azpilicueta! Palmed away by the ref. Thiago Silva gives it enough to Mopai. Mopai up in the air. Rudiger with a great challenge there. Sends him absolutely flying, the little cunt. Kovacic out wide. Timo Werner in heaps of space. Goes all the way. Handball! No! God, I'm fucking calling for everything here. I think it actually hit the goalkeeper on the hand. Oh, my eye. Kovacic. Kante. Azpilicueta. We're looking decent here. Too little, too late, though, perhaps. Maybe. Did a bit of a Suarez there, calling handball from a goalkeeper. Cucurella. Trossard's in space. It's a shite pass to him, but he keeps it in. Cucurella with the cross. Headed away. Only as far as that guy. Motta scoops it. Kante away to Timo, who has the pace. Of my nan. Trossard now. Oh, I've got such a bad feeling in my stomach. Run, Timo. You're fast as shit. Why are you so slow for us? Plays it. Havertz is beaten to it, of course. Oh, and he slips over as well. Mopai. Trossard. Offside. There's no goal. Fucking chill out. I'm watching it as live could be, and it's still 1-1. If you'll be the first to know when I celebrate or if I'm crying. Azpilicueta on the edge. Corner ball, man, please. I'm begging you, fucking hell, please. There's no fake scores. I'm as live as you could possibly want me to be. If I celebrate, it's a goal. I'm not behind at all. So relax. Azpilicueta once again having a chat with the ref. A minute to go of regular time and probably a maximum of 4 minutes. Crossed in, header, only as far as Kovacic, who just fucking stupidly swings at it. God, that comment it's just killed me. That fucking hell. I won't say what one, but Christ almighty, some of you people have fucking what the fuck? If you're wondering, was it your comment? Yes, your comment is dodgy. Jesus Christ. When's it going to end? I don't know. 4 minutes of added time. I just want to go to bed. I'm sick of Chelsea playing like fucking amateurs. It's so annoying. It's so jarring, man. We know how good we can be, man. Well, I don't know what's happened. Oh. I miss you, Chris. I miss you. Kukurea. Mopai. Oh my God. A 1-1 draw home and away. Fucking hell. Has he given Webster the fucking man of the match when Lamperty's played his absolute heart out? I know Webster scored the goal, but Jesus Christ. Free kick in a really good position here for Brighton to steal it with 2 minutes to go. Headed up, headed away. Chelsea players fighting each other there to get the ball. Mopai goes for it. Rudiger goes down. Not the best decision from him. Clears it away nonetheless. Havertz finds Timo Werner. It's not the best of passes, but we'll work with what we got. It's 2v4, 5 rather. Werner loses it completely. A minute and a half to go. Trossard now on the attack. Marched down the wing. Played straight into the path of Marcus Alonso. Please, can you run down the wing for me? Do, Marcus. Can you do something? Werner's not offside for once. He's just run straight into the... I feel like he thinks he's invisible, you know. He just loves to run into players. Werner, down the wing. Azpilicueta, loads of space! Dave crosses it. Deflection. A minute to go. A corner ball to the boys. You've got to make this count. A shocker of a corner. The worst all day. Marcus Alonso. Fuck off. Potential foul throw there from Hudson-Odoi. You've got to get the ball in the box, boys. Marcus Alonso has a shot straight at the feet. Cleared away. 10 seconds to go. And it's done. Pretty much. And there we go. Fuck me. Oh. Jesus Christ. Well, there you go. Full time at the Amex. Brighton 1, Chelsea 1. And it's more points dropped. Unbelievable. The thing is with Timo Werner is that he either is offside or he just runs into the players. He just runs into them. I just don't understand his mentality. It's so weird. He's such a strange Donny at times. He really is. Fucking annoying. All the time. Spuzz, as always, thank you for watching. Pleasure as always. We are. I don't know if I can be. I know it's good for the old fucking numbers, Sammy, mate, but there's nothing we can really say about performances on this occasion. I'll do it anyway, but fucking hell. I understand player ratings are necessary, but fucking hell. Just a dead performance from everyone. Well, considering that no one came on until like the 80th minute, I'm not even going to bother covering the ratings of the fucking substitutions because they did fuck all. They did nothing. Wrong one. Kepa wasn't bad at all. Someone said threes all around. I think Kepa was probably the best performing player on the pitch, to be honest. The Brighton goal was not even remotely his fault. On another day, sure, he might have been a bit better positioned and got a something on it, but so for me, Kepa with I was going to give Kepa a 7, you know. Is that outlandish? I honestly don't think Kepa had a bad game at all. I think a 6 is more reasonable because it's still an average performance, to be honest. But Dave just got on my fucking tits. I love Dave. He's one of my favorite players, but he stop getting aggy with the referee when we're not winning. You're not trying to waste time. What are you doing? It's a 3 for me for Azpilicueta. I've got to be completely frank with you. Rudiger or Thiago Silva, sorry, maybe a 5. Honestly, wasn't as bad as some other players. Rudiger gets a 4 for me. Just again, stupid yellow cards, always causing fucking issues at times. Silver a 7. Asby deserves a 1. I feel like 3 is just kind of. I think a 3. No one's really lower than a 3. I think even Mount's probably a 2, to be honest. He did fuck all the entire game. Hudson Odoi, I'm not even joking. He's a fucking 2. 3. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I literally don't know. Alonso, fucking 1. I love Alonso. I did. But over the last few games, he's royally fucked me off. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. I am I'm quickly realizing why so many people fucking hate him, and he's just so fucking boring. He's such a boring player to watch. He has his moments when he scores long range, or he's good crosses and all that, but there's no passion on the team at all. There really isn't. Yeah, I'll up Thiago Silva to a 6. And I mean, don't even get me started on the attack. The midfield, Kante was shit again. But I think it's more of like what he can deal with as well, to be honest. I'm going to give him a 4. That's the lowest rating I think I've ever given Kante, to be honest. Jorginho, I didn't think he wasn't that bad, but he's probably a 5. There we go. I'm willing to reconfigure a little bit. Jorginho a 2. Jorginho wasn't great. I am joking. I'm joking. Jorginho obviously was a 3. He wasn't playing as good as Kante. But no. Kante a 4, Jorginho a 3. Silva easily the best player with Kepa. Minimum 6, my bollocks. Mount, I don't care what anyone says. He's a 2. He's a fucking 2 today. Ziyech with the goal and a nice bit of play. I still don't care that he scored. Like, I'm still going to give him a relative rating, to be honest. I think besides the goal, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything at all. And I know it's kind of like a double, a bit of a, how can you say he scored the goal that kept us in it? But we shouldn't be drawing to Brighton in the fucking first place. Ziyech a 5, and I think that's still being quite generous, to be honest. He scored and did a couple flicks, but most of those flicks didn't fucking come off at all. Ziyech was really good after the goal and shit after half time. Yeah, exactly right. And then Lukaku again, just fuck off, mate. I'm giving you a 1, you fucking sack of absolute shite. You are crap. You're so bad, man. Go away. Lukaku with a 1, literally with a 1. Ziyech 5, seeing a lot of that. Yeah. Ziyech a 5 only because he scored. Exactly. Otherwise, he'd be a 3. He'd be a 3. Oh, God. And Tuchel, fucking big old fucking 0 for him. I'm sorry. I love Tuchel, but for me, this game was about turning it around. This game was about turning things around, and he just played such negative football the entire fucking time. So for that, a big old zilch for old Tommy T on the sideline. Absolute fucking waste. He tried to trust the players, in my opinion, but they just didn't perform. You need to make subs quicker. It's as simple as that. For fuck's sake, make 1 at half time at least, man. What are you doing? Oh God. I'm being harsh on Thomas Tuchel, but he needs to make subs earlier. That's all I'm saying. You can't wait until the 78th minute to make a substitution, man. It's so stupid. I'm not for 1 second saying Thomas Tuchel needs to go. He's definitely the manager for Chelsea in the long term. I'm talking maybe even like 6-7 more years. Alonso did everything wrong. Everything wrong. And I love Alonso. It pisses people off how much I love Alonso. So for me to say he had a bad performance, I'm you know, he just was dead. He was dead again. So poor. I don't know. I don't know why we took so long. I feel like they're relatively reasonable scores, to be honest. Timo, Havertz, Mount need to be the front three. They do for at least one game, man. One. I don't know. It's all up to interpretation. I just, because I love Alonso so much, I gave him a low rating because of I just disappointed in him. I thought, well, some of you seem to think that he had a blinding game. I just don't see it personally. I didn't think he did anything out of the ordinary. I've given him higher ratings when a lot of you said he's had a much worse game than he played. What's the long term, Harry? We are going to play 15 points off City in January. What will be in May? Who the fuck knows, honestly. We need to make one big signing in January, if that's even possible. But big January signings these days are so few and far between. It doesn't happen anymore. You're not going to get your Torreses, or I'm not saying Torres. Obviously, he was a bit of a muddy one, but like I'm saying like big money spend. Like we need someone big, like a big profile player to come in and hype up the dressing room a little bit. Sort of like, fuck me, we got this guy here, or you know what I mean? Like someone in that's got some status about them. Even I'm not even joking. Even Hazard, him coming back would hype up the dressing room so much. I was completely against Hazard coming back to Chelsea, and I still am, to be honest. I don't think I'll be happy if he does, but I think in the short term, if he comes back, genuinely, I think it could be the turnaround for the dressing room. I think it will give such a big boost to the morale. Everyone loves him at Chelsea. All the players do. Yeah, I know, Lee, mate. I know. It's not, it doesn't have to be a big money spend, but Hazard won't do shit, but he'll bring the morale up. That's what I'm saying. It's not about the quality of Hazard, because God knows he ain't got none anymore. He's fat as shit, and it's just gone completely. But him being in the dressing room alone will be enough, I think, just to kind of turn it round a little bit. But if not, we're risking really going downhill. I'm sure a lot of you can understand what I'm saying about the Hazard thing. I'm not saying bring him in for like to be a first team player, to be that influential player. Fucking hell. Excuse me. But more for the morale, if anything. But overall, we don't need Hazards. But the modern day king of Chelsea coming back would be big. I'm done as well. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. A quick reminder of what's to come on Chelsea Fan TV. We got Tottenham next. I'm a bit worried about that game now. And then, of course, Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup. Then the Club World Cup semi-final. And if we win that, we will have a cup final on our hands there. But if not, we will have Crystal Palace after that. Be sure, if you haven't already, if you are headed for the exits, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you are notified of when we go live next, and any future content, including some kind of review or match day vlog, fan vlog, whatever, that comes out on Chelsea Fan TV. And if you do wish to follow myself on any of my personal profiles, Chelsea Fans XI, the link is in the description if you do forget. But yeah, it's ended 1-1 at the Amex, unfortunately, but still, it's a long way to go. And it's only up from here, I hope. Is it? Fuck, we're in the mud. We're in the mud. But still, until Sunday afternoon, have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you soon. I'm gutted as well, British Bulldog. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.